We're less than 2 weeks away from the total solar eclipse, and for those states in the path of totality, this will be a once-in-a-lifetime event. Here in Wyoming, people know what they can expect. Our William Langston takes a look back at the eclipse of 2017 and how officials here are sharing what they learned.
These are images of the last total solar eclipse in the U.S. that happened on August 21, 2017. People across the country flocked to states like Wyoming to get a clear view of the rare celestial event. With yet another total solar eclipse happening in little over a week, we are taking a look back at the effect that the 2017 solar eclipse had on interstate travel. Behind me is a map of Wyoming. This is the general pathway that the 2017 solar eclipse took. Thousands of people were in the Cowboy State for the event, and many experienced the traffic delays that clogged roadways across the state. Folks at WYDOT certainly remember what roadways were like in 2017 and offered some advice for those individuals in other parts of the country who experienced the total solar eclipse on April 8th.
We probably saw the population doubled, maybe even tripled.
Doug McGee is a public affairs officer at the Wyoming Department of Transportation. Doug added that it took 4 to 5 times longer to travel the interstate because of all the people who showed up for the eclipse.
I heard stories of, the usual 2.5 hour drive from Casper to Cheyenne was taking 10 hours. 12 hours.
Doug added that the solar eclipse on April 8th will likely cause similar traffic delays in areas like Dallas, Texas, so being patient is key.
Whether you're there, you're visiting Texas to view the eclipse, if you're in law enforcement there, you work with the DOT, just be patient. Everybody will be okay, and it'll be a great event.
Danny Brownell of Cheyenne recalled his 2017 visit to Glendo State Park to see the eclipse.
I went with my family up there, and it was probably one of the most spiritual, awesome experiences I've ever had in my life.
Danny added that it took him and his family a long time to get back to Cheyenne.
I think it was about 6 hours, 7 hours to get home afterwards. It was definitely the most people I've ever seen in the state of Wyoming.
Danny is considering whether or not he will make a trip down to the Dallas area to view the eclipse, but he has some advice for travelers from his past experience.
I'm contemplating driving the 13 hours down to Dallas, Texas to do it. I would just say, just plan, just know you're going to be stuck in traffic. Just enjoy the experience, have fun, stay another day.
William Langston, your Wyoming Link, Cheyenne.